What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got news on the Beneil Dariush Islam Makhachev fight, Kayla Harrison on free agency, Khamzat Chimaev talking about who he wants next, and much more. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos just like this. Now let's get into it. Injury forces Beneil Dariush out of Islam Makhachev fight, and suspense mounts over what happens with big-time lightweight fight. Riding a 7-fight winning streak, having beaten a former interim champion, and firmly in title shot contention, Beneil Dariush was on course to make a big step in his career with this headline fight next Saturday against fellow top lightweight Islam Makhachev. This fight would have added a lot of clarity to the lightweight picture, but it's being confirmed that Dariush suffered a leg injury that will force him out of the highly anticipated contest. It's a shame, since Dariush has been on a roll. The same could be said for Makhachev, who was on a 9-fight winning streak and ranked just below Dariush at number 4 in the division. The Dagestani standout has massive wins over top fighters including Dan Hooker, Thiago Moises, and Arman Tsarukyan. There's no timetable at the moment for when Dariush would be available again, though speculation is rampant online at the moment. As for the main event for the February 26th Fight Night event, ESPN's Brett Okamoto confirmed that the show will go on. Per sources, Bobby Green versus Islam Makhachev will be contested at 160-pound catchweight. Main event February 26th, 5 rounds. Green recently beat Nasrat Haqparast by a unanimous decision just last weekend in the UFC 271 undercard and is on a 2-fight winning streak. It's a great opportunity for Green to move up in the rankings and take on one of the top guys in the lightweight division. He could be a spoiler here for Makhachev, or he could be the nail. We'll have to wait and see for this one. Still, there have been trolls online mocking Dariush for withdrawing from the Makhachev fight, and his friend, middleweight contender Marvin Vettori, is coming to his defense. This is what the Italian had to say. For everybody talking Benny's leg has a serious injury. There wasn't anything he wanted more than this fight. 20 UFC fights, fought pretty much everyone, and one of the most active in the roster. Wash your mouth whenever you talk about him. What are your thoughts about this whole situation? Are you excited for Bobby Green to take on Islam Makhachev? And who you got in this fight? Don't forget to take a second to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on the latest fight news. Conor McGregor believes he has the best ground and pound in the fight game. It's been 7 months since we've seen the notorious one in the octagon, and while many fans believe he still has a lot left in the tank to make a run for a title, or at least continue competing at an elite level, McGregor is saying he's more than that. The Irishman is still nursing a broken leg that he suffered in his trilogy fight against Dustin Poirier in July of last year. Even though he's been absent from the cage, he's not absent from our timelines and has remained in the news cycle thanks to his social media presence and trolling of other fighters. Still, if you ask Conor, he's got the best ground and pound in the game, and it's not even close. In a lengthy Instagram post, this is what Conor had to say about his ground and pound. I have the best ground and pound in the game. My highest percentage of finishes does not actually come from my standing horizontal backhand, like most assume. My highest percentage of finishing wins actually come from the accuracy of my vertical punching. You're all novices vertical striking, arm hitters. Ask ref to stop at hitters. Fall over on yourself hitters. I don't miss GMP. I do not hit arms. I do not fall in. I hit soft face, head, and skull. It's how you've seen people versus me absolutely cut up, looking like they've just got a bang of a few golf balls off the tee of a driving range. Skin fully open, yet me, skin like butter. Many times I've not messed up my hair. That's why a lot of these rat bags like to hate. I'm smooth like butter with it. The richest, the baddest, the most unscathed. Do you agree with McGregor that he has the best ground and pound in the fight game? Let us know in the comments. Khamzat Chimaev says he wants the winner of the Colby Covington-Jorge Masvidal fight. Khamzat Chimaev has a plan and he's sticking to it. The surging welterweight is still in talks to fight Gilbert Burns next at a date to be decided, though many believe it'll likely take place at UFC 273 in April. Still, Khamzat has all the hype behind him and a number 11 ranking in the welterweight division to boot. A fight against Burns is no small thing, but Khamzat already believes that the Brazilian is not a real threat. Burns is a former title challenger and currently ranked number 2 in the welterweight division. He's looking to make another run at the title and has beaten Stephen Thompson in a unanimous decision win this past July. Khamzat is not impressed though, and he's already planning his next fight after Burns, saying he wants the winner of the highly anticipated UFC 272 main event. Case in point, in a recent interview with RT Sport in Russian language, he said this: "For now, I think the winner of our fight with Gilbert will fight the winner of Masvidal Covington for the interim title, or just the #1 contender spot. Then Usman should come back and we'll fight him. This looks like a good plan to me." Khamzat goes on to say that he doesn't see Burns as a challenge, that anything can happen in a fight, and he's confident he'll be able to not only beat Burns, but finish him. He's already finished his first 4 opponents in the UFC pretty handily, and it remains to be seen if Burns could pose a real threat to Khamzat. Still, Burns is an incredible warrior, and this fight will surely get the crowd on their feet. What are your thoughts on Chimaev's statements here? Do you think he would get past Burns? And who do you think would win out of Colby and Masvidal for the chance to fight the winner of Burns Chimaev?
Right, and who's going to be the winner of Colby and Masvidal?
That's a tough one. To be honest, everybody thinks Colby gonna get an easy win with the takedowns. I don't think so. To be honest, I completely disagree with that. I know Masvidal know how risky this fight is. You know, if he loses, it's gonna be very tough for him. 3 losses. I think Masvidal is working super hard, and I know he's working hard. I know a couple of his teammates. I know he's working super hard, and then I'm going to upset. I'm going with Masvidal with the win. You know, a lot of body shots. He can hurt Colby on the body, and then later on, you know, get a finish. I see Masvidal getting a finish, to be honest. And then I think Masvidal and Luke will be a freaking crazy fight.
I feel like Masvidal gonna win. Let's just start there. Masvidal just needs to keep his emotions, not turning it to where he just want to fight him and hurt him and just, you know what I mean, try to embarrass him, and really just use what he is best. He has the best boxing, I feel like, in MMA right now. I feel like his hand speed is crazy. His ability to work the body is nuts. Colby Covington does not like body shots. I knew it. Why I didn't go there more often, I don't know. Masvidal knows it. He gave me some tips on it. I just think he's going to work him to the body. Colby has to go and take him down a million times. And the unfortunate thing about that for Masvidal, if he goes for 10, he's going to get 1. And it's a lot of cardio to try to come out with some fresh arms and make some accurate shots when you've been fighting that fucking double leg and a single leg and back take and just annoying hanging on and lingering on and baby taps just so they don't stop you. That's what he's got to do. He's not going to... Kobe's dumb, but he's smart.
Johnny Walker says it's time to win. We're just days away from Johnny Walker taking on Jamal Hill at UFC Fight Night 201 this Saturday on February 19th. And while Walker will be looking to get back to his winning ways, he says he's done learning. The last time we saw Walker, he dropped a unanimous decision to former light heavyweight title challenger Thiago Santos. That fight in October saw Walker go the full 25 minutes, an experience that he says he's learned a lot from, especially given how Santos is one of the top 5 fighters in the light heavyweight division. The feeling of being able to go 5 rounds is invaluable, and for Walker, it's something he's going to carry over in Saturday's main event. This is what he said during the media day at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas ahead of the fight.
It's every fight you don't lose, you learn. You win or learn, right? And I learned a lot. It was a good experience. I fought 5 rounds. I feel 5 rounds. And I understand more my body. I know I can push.
In October, Walker did come out a bit flat as the fight wore on, which led to speculation online that his move to SBG Ireland may have contributed to a change in style that could have tired him out a bit too much. While Walker says that wasn't the case, blaming it on having broken his foot in the 3rd round of the October contest, he believes that he's made the improvements that will bring him victory on Saturday night. Jamal Hill is no slouch, and he rebounded from a previous loss to Paul Craig with a spectacular first-round win over Jimmy Crute in December. Hill is currently ranked number 12 in the division, while Walker is number 10, and both are looking to climb into title shot contention sooner than later. What are your thoughts on Walker's statements here? Kayla Harrison is getting sick of free agency. It's still unclear which promotion 2-time PFL lightweight tournament winner Kayla Harrison will sign with, but if you ask her, she's pretty done with the whole thing. Harrison has been on a roll since she began fighting professionally in 2018, having won the $1 Million Tournament twice and linked to big-time fights, including Chris Cyborg and even her teammate Amanda Nunes. While Harrison loved free agency at first, saying she loved getting the attention from other promotions and being wined and dined to sign on the dotted line with anyone, the clock is ticking and the 31-year-old is looking to get back in the cage sooner than later. She expressed herself in a recent interview with MMA Junkie, in which she said this.
I don't really know what's going on. I'm getting real sick of it at this point. I can't comment on where I'm going or what I'm doing, but I can comment that I'm getting real sick of it. So whoever wants me, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to sign on a dotted line, get a contract, get a fight booked.
Harrison has been linked to a move to the UFC's featherweight division or even Bellator, but as per her manager, Ali Abdelaziz, it looks like PFL remains the frontrunner to re-sign the two-time Olympic gold medalist. What are your thoughts on this? Where do you see Harrison going? And who would you like to see her fight? Today's video was packed with some juicy stories from the fight world. What are your thoughts about what's going on in MMA? Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to see more videos just like this. See you next time.